Welcome to Exploration 2, Part 2. So we'll be working on Activity 2 and getting started on Activity 3. Before we get started, please make sure that you have either your idea journal or your writer's notebook. You'll also need a pen or a pencil to complete today's activities. And make sure that you've listened to the read aloud, which will get us into a mindset of coming up with great ideas. Okay, on our agenda today, we will be talking about what's an idea, and then we'll be brainstorming what makes an idea so great. We'll be turning our passions that we came up with in Exploration 1 into beliefs and ideas. And then we'll just have a nice end checkpoint and talk about homework for the weekend. So let's get started brainstorming. What makes an idea great? So take 1 minute and think about what you think makes an idea great. I want you to write down at least 3 to 5 thoughts about what makes an idea great. So try to think of the videos that we watched yesterday in Writer's Workshop and why some of those stood out to you. Why do you think some were better than others? What made them so great? You can pause the video here while you come up with those ideas. This is also page 11 in your idea journal. Okay, now that you've written down a few ideas of what you think makes an idea great, let's talk about a few of them. So these were a couple that I came up with, what I think makes a great idea. I think that a great idea challenges ideas and perspectives. Maybe it's even capable of changing somebody's mind or getting them to see things from a different way. I think that's a great idea. I think also a great idea makes us really curious about something. So it makes us want to learn more even after the talk is over. And I think a great idea sticks with you long after you've heard it. A student in our class shared a TED Talk about a girl who had completed or had produced no waste in a single year. And she could put all of her trash into like one jar from an entire year. And that blew my mind. And I couldn't stop thinking about some of the things that she shared in her talk and how she was able to do that. And I kept thinking about it throughout the night and how hard that would be for me. So I think that that is evidence of a great idea, that it was able to stick with me even after I was done watching it. Another quality I think is essential in a great idea is that it has a unique and personal message, but it also has a universal message. So the first video that we watched yesterday by India Hawkins about the African-American girl with the curly hair and what that was like for her growing up having that hair texture and how she felt like society didn't really feel like it was acceptable. And that was clearly a very personal experience. But the more that I got to thinking about it, I really think that there's a universal message that we could all take away from that. I think that maybe if you don't have curly, crazy, kinky hair, there are other, sorry, I'm losing my voice. There are other things that that you have that are different than other people. Maybe it's maybe it's your nose, or maybe it's your shoulders, or anything else about you that makes you different than other people. And maybe it's something that you look in the mirror and you think like, oh, like this isn't like how my friends look. But you are so unique and wonderful in your own ways. And so I thought that that was a really powerful message that she shared that we could all really learn from. Okay, now that we've talked about some qualities of great ideas, let's try to make our passions into great ideas. This is a big step, you guys. So in Exploration 1, we wrote down 3 of our passions on page 10. And then we worked on turning those into our passion badges. So today, we're going to turn those passions into ideas and beliefs. Okay, so let's say that a student is really passionate about animals. So if they wanted to grow an idea about animals, it might look something like this. A world where all animals, where we all learn to care for animals. So this idea is just a statement. Maybe it's something that you hope for, something that you think would be really nice, but maybe doesn't exist, or maybe it's something that does exist, but people just don't know about it. So think about that whenever you are completing the ideas. And then you'll turn your idea into a belief. So a belief, you can use a sentence starter like, I believe what? What do you believe about the world and caring for animals? Let's see what the student came up with. I believe animals have the power to teach us about ourselves. Oh, so they didn't even use the phrase care for. But my guess is that that would be strong evidence to support their belief that animals have the power to teach us about ourselves. So here are the steps for activity 3 on page 12 that you will be completing, either in your idea journal or through the exit ticket on today's slide. All right, that's it. So before we go, I want to let you know that today's homework assignment is kind of a big one. You will be coming up with 2 to 3 idea statements and share your favorite one on the homework exit ticket. So there's a link on the homework slide for this exit ticket that you will be completing over the weekend. So I don't want you guys to feel pressure to come up with like your big idea statement today, because this is a big step, you guys. So take time over the weekend, watch more videos, get some more ideas. But if you have really truly completed each of these activities, you should have a strong idea already, because these activities are so well designed to help you come up with things that you're passionate about. So putting it into an idea statement, might just be trying to perfect the word order and make sure that it's very clear and it's in a strong message. So that's why you have the weekend to do it. But you should have a general idea of the direction you want to go in. If you do not, please message your teacher so that way we can help you get set up for success moving forward. All right, writers, off you go. Good luck.